Elon Musk made a big scene and threatened to pull the Tesla factory out of Fremont and leave California entirely if he couldn't start making cars. And people on the internet freaked out. I'm sure you saw the Twitterverse react like it's some kind of surprise that Silicon Valley billionaires have the capacity to be big jerks in order to get their way. Did you not know? Did you get sucked into the PR pit of the guy being a messianic, renewable energy, kinder, gentler Steve Jobs? Which may be actually be an accurate description technically, but the fact that you see him as Steve Jobs in the first place should have tipped you off. And the constant informing you of how goddamn whimsical he is behind the scenes. Oh, I bought Gene Wilder's house. Oh, I make jokes from Spaceballs. See how quirky I am by referencing Mel Brooks, Goo Goo Gaga? You fell for it. The guy's a seething rage wad. You can see the vapor trail of tension and unlimited justification and entitlement just wafting off this guy. I mean, I appreciate a lot of things about Elon Musk, but I don't even pretend in my mind that I know who or what kind of guy this guy is or what he's about. And it's not because I'm putting him on some kind of pedestal where he's so smart and I'm so dumb. I mean, aligning yourself with the positive goals in humanity and channeling that raw evil mind away from self-harm and towards the greater good is a tremendous stunt, one that I applaud. But I don't look at Evel Knievel and be like, yes, that man jumping across the Grand Canyon on a rocket bike, that represents me and all that I am and all that I aspire to be, and therefore he must be a good and just person who is fair in every manner of action and represents the good in all ways that I believe in. You might, but I don't. Not that I think opening up factories for people to work is inherently a bad idea for everybody right now, but just the sheer disbelief that people on social media have that this mega rich dude could be any kind of dick in any way is pretty hilarious. I'm from Dublin, California, which isn't far away from Fremont. And when I think about Fremont, I think about driving past the giant Chuck E. Cheese statue that was there somewhere around there. I think it might have been in San Jose, but for some reason, I think of that thing when I think of driving in that direction towards Fremont. That Chuck E. Cheese statue. But opening up a well-ventilated factory is in the middle of a field is one thing. I was outside earlier and here in Vancouver, and workplaces might be closed down, but the lockdown is basically over. Just by the sheer number of people walking around on Main Street. I couldn't turn right onto the main street because the cars were just backed up from people cruising the Couve. I can hear them cruising right now with their engines going up and down. I'm glad I can work from home, but what is the point of this shutdown if people are out and about French kissing each other and shit? We're all gonna die. And the rich are just gonna buy Elon Musk's tech and just implant their consciousness into the prettiest meat bodies they can get their hands on. It's like that Ewan McGregor Scarlett Johansson movie, The Island, where Scarlett looks slightly better than Bridget Bardot, but she's definitely in her prime in that movie. Meat bodies for the rich. I mean, what else would you do with that tech? Am I really supposed to be worried about the dangers of AI? I'm worried about how bad regular AI is. And people are not afraid of this shit. No masks, big groups, and good for them. Shack in the mountains, that sounds pretty good right now to me.